Welcome, and let's solve this geometry puzzle. We are given a square that measures 1 unit. This length measures x. From here to here measures x. From here to here is x. This is x. From here to here is x. And this length is x. The question is asking us to calculate the value of x. Is this something you can do? Don't worry yourself. I will show you how to do it easily. Now, what we need to do is, since this is a square and we are told that the length is 1 unit, and we are also told that from here to this end is x, what it means, is it possible for us to find this remaining length? So what we need to do is subtract x from 1. It means that this length will be 1 minus x. So that when you add it together with the x, it gives you back 1 unit. You have not changed anything. Now, what do we do next? We can also do same here. From here to here is x. It means that this remaining length here is going to give us 1. So we can adjust this. So it gives us 1 minus x. So that when you add up this and this, it gives you back 1 unit. Now, what should we do at this point? This is a square. And remember, for every square, it always have angle 90 at this corner. So it means that with this, we can bring out this part of the shape to help us to find the value of x. Let's do it together. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for always choosing to learn through us. If you love what you do, why not subscribe for the more you get? Make sure notification bell is on because you get updates from us every day. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you. Let's keep doing this to have. We now have it this way. The triangles here. From here to here is 1 minus x. This length is 1 minus x. And from here down to this is x. So what should we do? You see, we are working with the 3 sides of a right triangle. Use your Pythagorean's theorem. And the side that is opposite to the right angle is always the longest side. So square it. Square this longest side is going to give us x squared should be equal to the square of the 2 legs summed. So we square 1 minus x plus then 1 minus x squared. Now, what should we do? Just remember this algebraic identity. For every a minus b squared, it's always a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Apply this here. We are going to now have x squared is equal to, for this we have 1 squared minus 2 times 1 times x, then plus x squared, plus, for this we do same, 1 squared minus 2 times 1 times x, then plus x squared. From here, we now have, so this gives us x squared. 1 squared will give us 1. Multiply this, it gives us negative 2x, then x squared, plus 1 squared will give us 1. So we can write it down here. Plus 1. Then multiply this, it gives us negative 2x, then plus x squared. And this gives us x squared. Add this to, it gives you 2. Add this, it gives you negative 4x. Add this, it gives you 2x squared. So what should we do? Subtract x squared from both sides. Subtract it from both sides. So we have subtract this, it gives us 0 is equal to 2 minus 4x. Subtract here, you have x squared. And this is the same as x squared minus 4x plus 2 is equal to 0. You see that this has led us to quadratic equation because the highest power of x is 2. So what should we do? We are going to use formula method at this point. And remember that x is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is the formula. For your a is always the coefficient of x squared, which is an invisible 1. So we have 1 here. Your b is the coefficient of x, which is negative 4. And your c is the constant, which is 2. Plug this in the formula. So we are going to now have x is equal to negative of our b is -4, so it's negative of this -4 plus or minus square root of -4 squared minus 4. Our a is 1 multiplied by our c is 2 and is divided by 2 times a is 1. Keep solving. So we now have x is equal to negative of this gives us +4 plus or minus square root -4 squared gives us 16. Multiply this, it gives you -8. 2 times 1 gives us 2. And we keep solving. X is equal to 4 plus or minus square root of, subtract this, it gives us 8 and is divided by 2. We keep solving. X will give us 4 plus or minus. Remember that there is a square number in 8 and that is 4. The highest is 4. And 4 times 2 gives you back 8 divided by 2. So we now have x is equal to 4 plus or minus. This is the same as square root of 4 multiplied by square root of 2 and is divided by 2. It gives us x is equal to 4 plus or minus square root of 4 is 2. So we have 2 root 2 divided by 2. From here we can have it as x is equal to 4 divided by 2 plus or minus. This is the same as 2 root 2 divided by 2. This and this are the same. So we are going to have 2 here is 1, this is 2. 2 here is 1, this is 1. So it gives us x is equal to 2 plus 1 times root 2 gives us root 2. So we have 2 plus or minus 2 root 2. Now it means that the first x value is 2 plus root 2 and then the second x value is x is 2 minus root 2. Now we're going to go back to see which of these x values is acceptable. Remember that the whole length from here to here is 1 unit. And you see that our x is from here down to this end. So simplify this, you see that this is already 2. And square root of 2, if you add it to 2, you will see that it is greater than 1. Then when you simplify this, square root of 2, whenever you take it from 2, you see that the number should be less than 1. And our x should also be less than 1. In that case, it means that the actual value of x is 2 minus root 2. We reject this solution and accept this. And I hope you learned something. Don't forget to tell us how much. I'll also be curious to see your own method. Thank you for always choosing to learn through us. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.